everybody, this will be a longer video than usual. This video might come out tomorrow or might come out today, as today I'm filming, which is the 12th of April. Happy April! Woo. Anyway, so in today's video we're going to be looking at my top 37 before the show for the Eurovision Song Contest 2025. Okay, so I've put them in order from 37 to 1. Actually 37 to 11, just because we've already done our top 10, but we'll have our top 10 in it anyway. Now, top 37, it will be a very long video, so sit back, relax, and enjoy. Okay, so in my 37th place, I have got Serbia. Now, Serbia's song is a powerful love ballad, which explores the emotional complexity of loving someone who might not love you back the same way. So basically, the word Mila means darling or beloved in Serbian, and the lyrics reflect a deep emotional conflict. The narrator acknowledges that the person they love has many reasons to choose someone else, yet they still desperately want to hold on to that love. So I'm going to show you a little bit of a screen recorded clip now. Just about doing 5 to 10 seconds of the song, and I'll tell you a little more about the song. So basically that is Mila by Princ for Serbia. Now, a key lyric in that song is that there are many reasons why you should love someone else, but I want so badly to keep you inside me, which is expressing a painful awareness of emotional distance, yet an unwillingness to let go. Princ has said that this is the most difficult song he's ever performed because of its musical shifts and emotional depth. He also mentioned that the song mirrors his own romantic situation, dealing with the harsh truth that sometimes love isn't enough to keep two people together. Musically, Mila is a dramatic and heartfelt ballad with dynamic changes symbolising the highs and lows of love. It was written by Dusan Basic, who also worked with Princ on previous projects. In essence, Mila is about unrequited love, emotional vulnerability, and the bittersweet act of loving someone even when you know they may not stay. Okay, so that is my 37. But let's see who's next. Okay, so next is Greece. Now, Greece's song this year is called Asteromata by Klavdia. Now, it's a good song. It's a good song, but I don't think it was really up there where my songs in my top 10 are. So let's have a listen. Okay, so that was 37. 36. And that was Asteromata. So, let me tell you a little bit about the song. So, I can find it. So yeah, so Asteromata was released on the 31st of January and will represent so Asteromata is a song by Greek singer Klavdia, written by Arcade and Klavdia, with production handled by Arcade. It was released on the 31st of January 2025 and will represent Greece in the Eurovision Song Contest 2025. It reached number 3 in Greece and was certified gold by the IFPI Greece. So basically, that's the song, Asteromata. So let's have a look at the next one, number 35. So at number 35 is Cyprus. So Cyprus this year is being represented by Theo with the song Hush. By the way, all these songs will be on the screen next to my Fitscamp, so you can watch it as I'm listening to it. Okay, so let's have a look about Hush by Theo. So Theo with the song Hush. So it's layered with mystery, symbolism and secrecy. Lyrically, the song teases the listener with clues about a hidden identity, someone with golden hair, beauty that turns heads, and a reputation for being both admired and feared. Many fans speculate the song references a figure from mythology, possibly Narcissus, who was famously in love with his own reflection. So I'll put a picture of Narcissus there, so you can have a little look at it. So, Theo has said that Hush is about keeping a secret. So we'll have a little listen to it. I keep getting adverts because I'm doing it on YouTube. So, here we go. Let's have a listen to Hush by Theo. basically, that is... So, again, Theo Evans said that hash is about keeping secrets. Lyrics offer hints but never say the name out loud. The audience is invited to solve the riddle, with the full revelation saved for his live performances at Eurovision. Musically, the track blends electropop with trance elements, creating a seductive, hypnotic vibe that matches its cryptic theme. It's both a puzzle and a performance, sensual, mysterious, and full of intrigue. At its core, Hush is a song about power, beauty, and hidden truths, and the choice to keep some things unsaid. Now that's true, and I sometimes say this, sometimes don't. I say, if you know that you're gonna hurt someone's feelings, don't say it, because otherwise you're just hurting their feelings. Okay, so let's have a look at number 34. So at number 33, I think. No, sorry, 34. It is, of course, Montenegro. Now their song this year is called Dobrodošli by Nina Žižić. Dobrodošli, which basically in English means welcome, by Nina Žižić, is the official Montenegrin entry for the Eurovision Song Contest 2025 in Basel, Switzerland. Dobrodošli competed in the Montenegro national final, Montesong 2024, where she finished second. But after the national final, winners at Neonoen decided to reveal that Žižić, who decided to withdraw from Eurovision due to backlash over their entry clickbait. It was revealed that Žižić, who previously competed in Eurovision in 2013, would be the replacement. So let's have a listen to Dobrodošli by Nina Žižić. Okay, so that was 34. Now we've got quite a few to go. So let's have a look at number 33. Okay, so at number 33 is Lithuania. Now Lithuania this year are being represented by Katarsis, or however you want to pronounce it, with the song Tavo, akys. Now it's a brilliant song. It's absolutely amazing. Now the song Tavo, akys by Katarsis, Lithuania's entry for Eurovision 2025, is a dark, emotionally charged track that explores the pain of emotional disconnect and the destructive power of empty words. So that basically leads on from Theo Evans' Hush, which I think is competing in the first semi-final, maybe, I can't remember. So we're going to have a listen to Tavo, akys by Katarsis. In a moment after the ad. So that is Katarsis with Tavo, akys, which, so the title translates to Your Eyes in English. The lyrics centre around the contrast between what someone sees and what another person feels. One of the key lines, your eyes see the pain, my eyes only feel it, highlights how suffering can be invisible to others. A reminder that what looks manageable on the outside can be deeply painful on the inside. Musically, the song blends alternative rock and post-punk elements to create a heavy, raw atmosphere that mirrors the emotional weight of the lyrics. Near the end of the song, the word Tavo, or your, is repeated 48 times, intensifying the sense of obsession and anguish, almost like an emotional outburst. Tavo, akys is essentially a cry against emotional neglect and superficial understanding, urging listeners to recognize how careless words and lack of true empathy can deepen someone's internal feeling. It's a powerful, haunting track, a reflection on the need for real connection and the damage caused by disconnection. So that was number 33. Now let's have a look at number 32. Why does that keep moving? Number 32. Number 32 then. It is Poland. So Poland this year are being represented by Justyna Stezkoweska with the song GAJA. Now, GAJA as in spelled G-A-J-A. It's a good song. I placed it at 32 in my top 37. So that generally means we're here, and we have so many to go. So hope you're in for a long ride. In fact, this video will be split into 2 parts, just to make it easier. And at the end of this part, we'll have a look at how those countries in the first part voted. So we'll have 18. So we'll have 19 countries in this first part, and we'll have 18 in the second part. So 1, 2, 3. So that'll take us to 19, and then from 18 to 1, or maybe we divide it into 3 parts, who knows. But anyway, the song GAJA by Justyna Stezkoweska. So let's have a listen, then I'll tell you about it. So basically, the song GAJA by Justyna Stezkoweska, Poland entry for Eurovision 2025, is a powerful anthem about personal empowerment, self-worth and rebirth after rejection. The title GAJA refers to Gaia, the ancient Greek goddess of earth, symbolizing creation, nature and feminine power. In the song, Justyna uses this imaginary to reclaim her strength after being hurt. The lyrics tell the story of a woman who is rejected but then realizes she's much more than what others see in her. By identifying with Gaia, she declares herself divine, strong and unshakable. Lines like "They call me Gaia" and "I am the god, the power" emphasize this transformation from brokenness to empowerment. The song turns pain into power, Additionally, the song features ancient Slavic words like zago, raga, and ura, which are inspired by akmy, Old Slavic magical chants meant to bring healing, energy, and strength. These mystical elements connect the song to cultural roots and spiritual resilience. Musically, GAJA blends modern electronic pop with ritualistic, folk-inspired chants, creating an intense and mystical atmosphere. In essence, GAJA is about rising from the ashes stronger than before, embracing your inner power and connecting to something greater, nature, spirit, and self-worth. So, let's have a look at number 31. Okay then, so at number 31 is, of course, Croatia. So, Croatia this year is being represented by Marko Bošnjak with Poison Cake. Which is Croatia's entry for Eurovision 2025, which is a dark and symbolic piece about revenge, empowerment, and reclaiming control. So, we will have a listen to Marko Bošnjak's Poison Cake now. So, Poison Cake by Marko Bošnjak. So Marko has explained that the song draws inspiration from fairy tales like Snow White and Hansel and Gretel. Poison Cake is a metaphor. It represents a form of justice or retaliation served to those who have abused or manipulated someone. It's about standing up for yourself after being wronged and not staying silent. Lyrically, it tells the story of someone who has been hurt and finally decides to fight back, using the cake as a symbolic way to deliver that revenge. The song is also about shedding the role of the victim and embracing your power, even if that comes with a darker edge. Musically, Poison Cake mixes elements of pop, dark industrial beats, opera, and garage, reflecting the emotional intensity and theatrical drama of the theme. Marko describes the song as a departure from his usual style, something bold, dramatic, and raw. At its core, the song is a powerful statement. If you're pushed too far, you can and should reclaim your power, even if that means serving a little poison cake to those who cause the pain. So it's a good song, but I put them at 31. Let's have a look at 30 then. So at number 30 is Estonia. So Estonia this year is being represented by Tommy Cash with the song Espresso Macchiato. So Espresso Macchiato is a song from Tommy Cash's upcoming album and the official Estonian entry at the Eurovision Song Contest 2025. In September 2024, Cash expressed interest in participating in Eurovision for Estonia. So we're going to have a listen to Espresso Macchiato by Tommy Cash. So, the following month he revealed on Instagram channels that he had submitted Espresso Macchiato to Estonian broadcaster ERR for consideration. On November 5th, it was announced that Kash would officially participate in the Estonian national final, Istilol, where he would go on to win the contest, earning 84% of the public vote, which made Espresso Macchiato the official Estonian entry at the 2025 Eurovision Song Contest in Basel, Switzerland. So, let's move on to number 29. Okay, so now we move on to number 29. Of course, it's number 29. Which is Iceland. So Iceland this year are being represented by Vibe with the song Rua. So the song Rua by Vibe, Iceland's entry for Eurovision 2025, is a metaphorical anthem about perseverance, courage and forward momentum in the face of life's challenges. The word Rua means to row or to sail in Icelandic, and the lyrics use this imagery to portray someone navigating through turbulent waters, determined to reach a brighter future. Lines like rowing here, rowing there, rowing through the waves, nothing can stop me now, reflect inner strength and a refusal to give up, no matter how rough the journey becomes. So I'm going to have a listen to it. So this is the main part where where everyone's excited about it. So musically, the song blends Eurodance and pop, giving it an energetic, uplifting feel that mirrors its message of empowerment and resilience. There was some controversy surrounding the song before the Icelandic national final, which is called Songvakeppnin 2025, with allegations that it resembled the Israel track Hatunat by Itai Levi and Eyal Golan. However, after review by Iceland's national broadcaster ROV and the Icelandic Composers' Rights Association, or STEF, it was determined that there was no substantial similarity or copyright issue. At its core, Rua is about pushing forward no matter the storm and trusting in your strength and direction, even when the destination is uncertain. It's both a motivational journey and a celebration of determination, a reminder that you can keep rowing and you will get there. Or you could keep going and you'll get there. So, number 28 then.